Good afternoon and welcome to day number 2 of the Hoop Here, Get There Classic, sponsored by the Howard Community College Sports Department. Today is day number 2. The Lady Dragons were successful yesterday with a 66-40 victory over upstart Tidewater Storm. Today they're going to take on Bland College. Today, Bland was victorious yesterday. Actually, the Statesman's lost yesterday, so they'll try to even their record at 1-1, while the Lady Dragons will look to go to 2-0 this afternoon. Uh, just stuck to starting lineups for the Richard Bland College. They'll start Kiva Higgins, Naya Barnwell, Grace Riggs, Ariana Zapata, and Hazel Velas. And your Lady Dragons will have the same starting lineup that they had yesterday afternoon. Mackenzie Walters, London Galbraith, Emmanuel Oga, we'll call her Emma, Hannah Chambers, and Naomi Williams. Yesterday, the Dragons were led in scoring by Emma Oga and London Galbraith. Both, I think, had 11 apiece yesterday in double figures, as the Dragons had 10 players score yesterday and had 3 in double figures yesterday. So good score distribution for the Dragons yesterday in their home opener. Did not shoot the ball very well. Below 20% from 3, around 30% from 2, shot less than 50% from the free throw line, so they'll look to improve in all those areas. They did rebound the ball well yesterday, though. They both offensively and defensive rebounding were very good. So that's one thing that Coach Barnes was pleased with, was their effort on the backboard. They're long, they're athletic. It should be a very good defensive team, so we're looking to see if they can build on their defensive resume from yesterday afternoon against Bland College. So we'll see how that goes. We're about 3 minutes away from tip. We'll take a break and we'll be right back with you. And we're back. And we're back courtside. We're less than a minute away from tip. We'll get ready for our starting lineups and final day of Get Here, Hoop There Classic here at the Callard Foundation Center on the campus of the Howard Community College here in Columbia, Maryland. Bland College hails out of Petersburg, Virginia, so they traveled up the road. Lost their first game yesterday. They'll look to See if they can even their record against the Lady Dragons this afternoon. The Dragons are 1-0 with a 26-point win yesterday over the Tidewater Storm, as we previously mentioned. Um, Not a good day shooting the ball yesterday, both on the free throw line and from the field, but again, they were victorious, won by 26, even though did not do what they would like to do offensively. Wasn't pretty, but they got a win. So right now we'll step away as we now announce our starting lineups, and we'll be right back for the tip for this afternoon's game. All right, and we're back courtside. Starting lineups have been announced. We're getting ready for the tip. Coach Barnes and our staff giving last minute instructions. Just checking. I don't have any names for the coaching staff for the Bland College, but again, they're giving last minute instructions as well. Yesterday, Howard Community College Lady Dragons were mostly a man-to-man team. They did use a 2-3 effectively and also applied some full court pressure in a 2-2-1. So we'll see what they'll do this afternoon. Had a lot of success coming out in the second half with full court pressure. So getting ready for the tip. It'll be Emma Olga jumping for your Lady Dragons against Nia Barnwell. And the ball is getting ready to go up and will be underway. And this will be the final game of the Hoop Here, Get There Classic here at Howard Community College. Tip is up. Noah Williams traces it down. The ball gets batted away. And it'll be Bland College basketball. Ball's in front court. Ariana Zapata playing the point. Cross court to number Kiva Higgins. She's her top player, looking for her to have a good afternoon. Ball's knocked away. Back to Zapata. Zapata tries to get it out top to number 22. That'll be Hazel Velaz. Good ball movement by Bland College. And the ball will be turned over, and we'll have our first foul. And that's going to go against Nia Barnwell. We'll pick up the first foul for Bland College. All right. And Hannah Chambers will inbound. And here comes London Galbraith. She'll bring it up for your Lady Dragons. All right. Already we've got early turnover. As Hannah Chambers steps across the half-court line, and the ball will go back to Bland College. Bland College up top. Little left-hand dribble. Velez, she turns it over, and here comes Walters, and she's swarmed by Bland players, and the ball will foul be called, and the ball will be out of bounds, and Hannah Chambers will throw it in from the side. Hannah Chambers inbounds to Galbraith out top. London Galbraith calls the offense, kicks it out top to Hannah Chambers. Right hand dribble, she'll attack the basket. Little short jumper. Off front of the rim, no good. Chambers chases down their own rebound. Tries to kick it back out top. Ball's knocked out of bounds by number 1, Kiva Higgins. The ball will stay here with the Lady Dragons, and Chambers will inbound. Galbraith in the backcourt. She'll look in the corner, gets it over to Emma Ogle. Ogle being defended, and she steps out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover, and the ball will be going with Blaine College going the other direction. All right. Blaine College in the front court. Higgins to Velez. Shot's good from the corner, and the first two is scored by, looks like, Hazel Velez. Opens up the scoring for Bland College. They're up 2-0. Turnover by Hannah Chambers. Fast break. And the ball is picked off by Mackenzie Walters running the other way. London Galbraith is going to be fouled, and the ball will be out of bounds on the side to Howard Community College. So the action has picked up. A little sloppy right now. And still, 7:56 to go. The Statesmen are up 2-0 over your Lady Dragons. Hannah Chambers were inbound. London Galbraith in the backcourt. Right-hand dribble outside to Mackenzie Walters. Walters trying to look inside to Naomi Williams. She's covered. Underneath to Hannah Chambers. She tries to go up, but she'll be fouled. Hannah Chambers had a quiet first half yesterday, but she's being more active here in early going. Picks up the foul, and she'll be shooting 2 here. All right, Statesmen with 4 team fouls already here in early going. Hannah Chambers' first free throw is good, and your Lady Dragons are on the board with 7:44 to go. It is a 2-1 ball game. Hannah Chambers will shoot her second free throw, and her second free throw is good. Here come the Statesmen there to the front court. All right. And we got an early foul, and that will be against Grace Riggs. She gets fouled. The ball will be out of bounds on the left sideline. That'll be Ariana Zapata will be throwing the ball in for the Statesmen. Zapata out top to number 11, Grace Riggs. Riggs turns it over, and here we go. London Galbraith on the drive. Dips it inside to Hannah Chambers. The little left hand hook, no good. Offensive rebound. Naomi Williams follows up and good. And again, Lady Dragons strong on the offensive glass. Have a 2-2 score. I think we need to add one for the Lady Dragons. And again, out front, we got a foul called against Hannah Chambers. Now, she's 20 feet from the basket with a reaching foul. Not what coach wants. Zapata will inbound for the Statesmen. All right, finally gets it in bounds to Kiva Higgins. She gives it up, left side. No good. Here comes Emma Olga. Fast break. She'll run into the front court. Ball's knocked away off her leg, and the ball will go with the Statesmen. So 3 quick turnovers by the Lady Dragons. Something they did very well was take care of the basketball. Only 4 turnovers in the first half yesterday, but 3 already here. Zapata, left-handed drive, kicks outside, and she's going to be out of bounds. That's Hazel Velez. So she stepped on the sideline, and the ball will go back to your Lady Dragons, and this will be London Galbraith. She'll bring the ball to front court, cross court to Chambers. Chambers into the corner to Emma Ogle. She thought about a three, but changed her mind. Ball is knocked away, and it will stay here. I'm looking for number 32 on my score sheet here. I don't see something unless we got some numbers that are off. So I have to figure out who number 32 is. Ball's in bounds. Corner three, rebound by Hannah Chambers, and she falls in good. Chambers again on the offensive glass. Converts. 6-2 lead for your Dragons. 6:24 to go here in the first quarter. Long jumper by the Statesman, no good. Chambers chases down the rebound off to Galbraith. Galbraith with the left hand on the fast break. Kicks to Naomi Williams. She's trapped in the corner. Kicks it out top, back to Galbraith. She'll try a three, and that's out the front of the rim. Long rebound to Zepeda. Outlet to Higgins. She'll try a three, and it's good. Higgins, and it's 6-5. The Dragons up one. Hannah Chambers out top. Kick to the corner. That three is no good. Ball's kicked away. And here come the Statesmen on the fast break. And the bucket is good. Number 32, now she's our mystery player for this afternoon, but that's a nice drive. And the Statesmen have a 1-point lead. Here comes Galbraith. Hannah Chambers. She's cross court to Savannah Price. And Hannah Chambers gets it back at the free throw line. She'll knock down a 15-footer. Chambers off to a fast start this afternoon. Got off slow yesterday, but she's hooping this afternoon. Zepeda. Step back three, no good. Misses everything. And Hannah, that's Mackenzie Walters with the rebound. The Galbraith is off and running. She'll stop at the free throw line. Looks at Price. She gets hit from behind. No foul call. Mackenzie Walters with the rebound. She's up, no good. Good. And that was Savannah Price fighting for the rebound, but it goes back to the Statesmen. In the corner, that's Higgins. Again, long three off the backboard. And here goes Galbraith. She's off and running. Slows the ball up in the front court. A little pressure by the Statesmen. Mackenzie Walters in the corner all by herself. She looks at the three, no good. Rebounded by Naomi Williams. Williams, a couple power dribbles. She looks to turn. Left hand hook is no good. Savannah Price gets a rebound. And again, here's Galbraith with a three, and that's good. London Galbraith with the three. 11-7 Dragons lead. 4:07 in the first quarter. It'll be a quick timeout. 30-second timeout call by the Statesmen. And we'll take a quick one here. We'll be right back. And we're back out of the timeout. 4:03 left in the first quarter. 11-7. Lady Dragons over the Bland College Statesmen. And the Statesmen will inbound and bring the ball into the front court. Higgins with the long three, and it's good. London Galbraith to the front court. Mackenzie Walters inside to Naomi Williams. Williams double team. Passes over to Hannah Chambers. Nice inside look for Savannah Price. Nice ball movement by the Lady Dragons. And it's a 13-10 lead. Statesman into the front court. Right hand dribble. That's Zepeda. She's out top to Higgins. Higgins cross court to number 3, Micah Poe. She's into the game. Michaela Poe, rather. It'll be a long 3. And that is Grace Riggs. Knocks out a long 3, and we have a tied ball game. London Galbraith on the attack. She's fouled going to the basket, and looks like she'll be shooting 2. Fast-paced ball game here, 13-13. Action has really picked up. Statesman hitting a 3. Lady Dragons coming right back on attack. Galbraith going right to the front of the rim, and she gets fouled and will have 2. Second set of free throws for the Lady Dragons, and Galbraith makes it. So they're 3 for 3 on the afternoon. That's Galbraith's first free throw. Something that the Lady Dragons did not do well yesterday. We shoot free throws. They're doing a great job here, 100% thus far. And that's her first miss. Ball's tipped out of bounds off of Hannah Chambers, and it'll go back to the Statesman. And they bring the ball up. Statesman's in the front court. That's Zepeda. Zepeda with the left hand. Kicks it to Michaela Poe. Poe with the 3. Off the side of the rim. Naomi Williams with the rebound, and here's come Galbraith. She's off to the races, being pressed in the back court. That's Kiva Higgins pushing up the pressure on Galbraith. At the corner to Mackenzie Walters. Walters trying to get the ball into Williams out top. Here goes Chambers. Right hand layup, no good. Rebounds off. And here comes the Statesman. They're off a run. It's Zepeda cross court. The corner, Poe gets the ball knocked away, but she picks it up. Poe going to the basket, right hand, flips it up under. No good, but she's fouled. And Michaela Poe, kind of awkward looking shot, but she gets fouled on the drive to the basket. And right now, Lady Dragons going to their bench, making substitutions. Looks like Jolie Hamilton as well as Jasmine Daly, who played big roles yesterday, are into the game. So we have Daly, Hamilton, Price, Mackenzie Walters, and London Galbraith. First free throw is good for Poe. Michaela Poe knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw is good. And Statesman hold a 1-point lead, and they're picking up with full court pressure. Balls out of bounds off of Price. Savannah Price mishandles. It looks like your Lady Dragons will set up in a 2-3 zone. And inbounded. Here comes Higgins. She's out top for the Statesman. Left side to Zepeda. Zepeda all the way across court to Michaela Poe off her hands, and the ball will be out of bounds and will be with Lady Dragons. Statesman still picking up three-quarter court with some pressure. Now they're going to drop back. And Galbraith will walk it up. Zepeda will meet her at half court. Ball goes left side to Savannah Price. Picks up her dribble. Back out to Galbraith. Galbraith looking to Mackenzie Walters. Ball's knocked away. Daly with the ball. She's back out to Galbraith. She'll take a 3. It's no good, off the rim. Rebounded. That's number 5. Marin Curtin, she's in the game. She gets tied up, and the possession arrow will go with the Statesman. Bland College will inbound it. Grace Rigg walks it up right behind Zepeda. Zepeda, right-hand dribble. Tries to get by Galbraith. She can't. Ball's in the corner to Higgins. Higgins tries the baseline, and she's going to be tripped by Mackenzie Walters. Well, she'll pick up her first foul. And that'll be 14 fouls on the Dragon. And the ball will be inbounded by the Bland College Statesmen under their basket. Higgins will inbound. She's out to Zepeda. Zepeda back to Higgins. Higgins across court. Three, no good. Long three off the back of the rim, and here comes Galbraith. She slows it up, sets up, comes Daly to Mackenzie Walters. Back to Walters. She mishandles, and the ball is thrown away, and Statesman pick it up in the backcourt. Goes to Higgins. Little jumper along the right side, no good. Rebounded by Galbraith, and she's off and running. Galbraith, she stopped by Poe in the front court. She pulls it back. Calls the offense. Dragons in a 1-3-1 set. Ball goes up top to Daly. She'll take the foul line jumper. It's no good. Ball's rebounded. Looks like Grace Riggs comes down with it. Kicks it out to Zepeda. She's already up court. Back to Riggs. She's picked up by Daly up top. Riggs wide open for the three. She'll take it. No good. A little short off the rim. She chases down a rebound, but it goes to Higgins. Higgins back up at the three again. That's no good. And this time, Jolene Hamilton has it. Galbraith being doubled in the backcourt. Pushes it with the dribble. She's double teamed along the sideline. And a foul will be called on Zepeda for hand checking. So Bland College is over the limit. The Statesmen are over the limit. I think it will be. I thought they were over the limit. I thought it was shots. And it will be. That's a 16 foul. So London Galbraith will go to the free throw lines. So far, your Lady Dragons are 3 out of 4. Galbraith back to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 this afternoon. First free throw is good. Lady Dragons again doing a much better job at the free throw lines this afternoon as compared to yesterday. Galbraith ready for number 2. She sets, fires, and the second free throw is good. 5 out of 6 for the Lady Dragons, and a miscue by the Statesman in the backcourt. Zepeda lets the ball get out of bounds, and the ball will be right back with the Howard Lady Dragons. We have 10.9 seconds left in the first quarter, enough for Dragons working around for a shot. Mackenzie Walters were inbound. She's out top to Galbraith. Galbraith, ball counting down, goes to Daly. Daly with the left-handed drive, no good. Ball's rebounded by Jolene Hamilton. She's turnaround jumper, it's good. She beats the buzzer. Jolene Hamilton off the offensive glass. And at the end of one, it's your Dragons 18, Statesmen 15, and a pretty good played first quarter. We'll be back in a second. And we're back just before we start the second quarter here. We have an 18-15 lead for our Howard Community College Lady Dragons. London Galbraith and Hannah Chambers with 6 apiece for your Lady Dragons. And Kiva Higgins leads the Bland Statesmen with 6 here as we start our second quarter. And the ball's inbounded. London Galbraith in the backcourt. That's Jasmine Daly who inbounded. Emma Olga, she's back in the game. Along with Hamilton. And London gets the ball taken away from her. Galbraith turns it over. Zepeda, right-hand dribble. Looks to shoot, no good. Higgins. She's out top. Marin Curtin tries to get the ball down low, throws it out of bounds. And it will stay here with the Statesman. Zepeda will be inbounding. Yeah, Curtin and Higgins down low. We got Poe and also Lisa Estrada in the game for the Statesman. Ball's inbounded Higgins. Left-handed dribble. She tried to get inside to Poe. Poe with a little jump hook in the lane. Rattles around, and it's good. And we have an 18-17 ball game. A little over 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Galbraith's into the front court. Little 1-3-1 pressure by the Belen College Statesman. Emma Olga with a 20-footer. No good. Ball's off the rim. Chased down by Daly. Daly kicks it out top to Galbraith. She mishandled but picks it up. Galbraith, right-hand dribble, looking to penetrate, and she'll be fouled by Michaela Poe. Poe tried to pull her hands back like she didn't touch, but the referee said, nah, that's a foul. Jasmine Daly looking inbound. Close to a 5-second. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover as she tries to get the ball to Layla Stevens. Coach Barnes, not liking what she sees, goes a quick 30-second timeout, but we'll keep it here and try to get things set for you for the second quarter. Akiva Higgins again leads Richard Bland Statesman with 6 points. Grace Riggs has 5. Michaela Poe off the bench with 4. And Jessica Reese 2. And for your Howard Community College Lady Dragons, 6-6 for Hannah Chambers and Galbraith. Jolie Hamilton off the bench with 2, along with Savannah Price. Naomi Williams has 2 to round out the scoring for your Lady Dragons, who hold an 18-17 score with a little under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Statesmen hanging tight. And our Lady Dragons having a problem with some turnovers that they didn't have yesterday. Only 4 turnovers in the first half for the Lady Dragons on yesterday. They got double that amount here in the second quarter. All right, here we go. Zepeda brings the ball into the front court. Tries to get the ball inside the Poe along the baseline. It's no good. Little give and go, but she'll be fouled. Nice play along the baseline between Zepeda and Poe. And Poe will be rewarded with 2 free throws. Michaela Poe has 2 points on the afternoon off the bench. She's 2 for 2. Her points have come off free throws. She has 4 points, rather. And she hits another, and we're tied right now, 18 apiece. Michaela Poe will get another free throw. And that one rattles around off the rim, rebounded by Daly. Jasmine Daly brings the ball out, gives it to Galbraith. Galbraith into the front court. Right side of Emma Olga. She'll look for a 3, and it's good. Olga with a nice release and 3, 21-18 for your Lady Dragons. Layla Stevens screened up top. Riggs with the rebound and the putback. And 21-20. Grace Riggs with a good weak side rebounds for the Lady Statesman. A little 1-3-1 pressure by the Statesman. Outside of Olga, she'll try another 3. That one's no good. Rebounded by Riggs, Grace Riggs. She'll dribble the ball up. Gives it to Zepeda. Berta brings the ball to the middle. Back to Grace Riggs. She's looking for a screen. Little left-hand move. She'll go up with a jumper. No good. Off the rim. The ball will be rebounded. And it's tied up. And that's number 4, Layla Estrada, was tied up, but the ball will stay here. The arrow in favor of the Statesman. The ball will be inbounded under the basket by the Statesman, Zepeda, with the inbound. Out top to Poe. Poe in the quarter to Zapata. Zapata looks, pump fakes, Gets it into Curtin. Curtin goes up, but she's fouled. They're going to call that on Galbraith. Says she reached in. Nice ball movement by the Statesman. And Marion Curtin will be shooting her first free throws. Foul will be called on Jolie Hamilton. It'll be her first foul. Curtin's first free throw. No good. She's off the back of the rim. We have a 21-20 ball game, 7:37 in the second quarter. Curtin will be shooting her second. That one's good, and we're all tied up at 21 apiece. London Galbraith, she's into the front court. Right-hand dribble. She's been guarded closely by Layla Estrada. Ball's over to Layla Stevens. Stevens back to Galbraith. Pick out top. Galbraith with the three. Off the rim. Ball rebounded, knocked away, picked up by Layla Stevens. Her shot is no good, and the ball is outletted. And here comes Estrada. She's on the fast break. Layla Estrada into the front court. Gives the ball to Grace Riggs. Layla. Michaela Poe with the three, no good. Long rebound. Rebounded by Layla Stevens. A short outlet to London Galbraith. Galbraith's right-hand dribble across to Layla Stevens. Stevens double-teamed in the corner to Emma Oka. She'll try another three. No good. Ball rebounded by Daly. She'll go up, but she's called for travel. And the ball will go back to the Statesman. Nice offensive rebound by Daly. But she turned it over, says she shuffled her feet. And here comes Hannah Chambers back into the ball game. And Layla Stevens will take a seat. So we got Daly, Hamilton, Chambers, Galbraith, and Emma Olga in the game for your Lady Dragons. Estrada with the three for the Statesman. No good. Rebounded by Daly. And she'll bring it up. Feeds to Olga in the middle of the court. Olga with mid-range jumper. Misses everything. Ball's rebounded. Knocked off the leg of Curtin and picked back up by Chambers. Chambers back out to Olga. Olga double teamed. Gets the ball over to Chambers on the left side. She'll go up strong in the lane. Off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Takes it up again, but she'll be fouled. Yeoman work on the backboard by Hannah Chambers. Getting after her own missed shot. And she'll be rewarded with 2 free throws. Hannah Chambers back in the game. She has 6 points. 2 for 6 from the field. 2 for 2 from the free throw line on the afternoon. Chambers' first free throw is no good. And she'll get to shoot another. We're all tied up at 21 with a little over 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Chambers dribbles, steps, fires. Looked like she missed everything, but rebounded by the Statesman. The ball's up in the front court to Zepeda. Zepeda outside of Riggs. Riggs sinks about a 3. In the corner to Estrada. Michaela Poe, cross court. She'll go with the 3. No good. Rebounded by Riggs. And they'll get a fresh set. Curtin outside of Zepeda. Good ball movement by Estrada. Poe inside, but it's blocked by Jolie Hamilton. Galbraith is challenged in the backcourt. Tries to throw the ball off of Estrada, but misses everything. And the ball goes back to the Statesman. So again, Lady Dragons having trouble with turnovers this afternoon, something they didn't do a lot of yesterday, but having a few problems here today. They'll stay in their 2-3 set. The ball will be inbounded up top to Estrada, back over to Zapata. Zapata out top. That's my mystery player. I got her now, number 32. That is Jessica Reese. Reese inside of Curtin. Curtin with the short jumper, no good. And it'll be rebounded by Naomi Williams. Williams outlets to Hannah Chambers. Hannah Chambers on the drive. Little left-hand spin. In the lane. That's a nice looking move. Hannah Chambers gets the 2. And we're 23-21. Hannah Chambers in transition. Doing a good job. Naomi Williams out top. Makes Poe give it back up. Out top to my mystery player, Jessica Reese. Reese will get fouled on the play. And the Statesman will be inbounding. 3 teams fouls here for the Dragons in the second quarter. Already 2 for the Statesman. Another substitute. Savannah Price comes back in the game for Emma Ogle. She'll set. Ogle was the leading scorer yesterday afternoon. Right now, Olga, she exits the game. She sets on 3 points right now. Zapata, she's looking inbound. Gets inside the curtain. Curtin back to Zapata. Zapata back up top. Statesman doing a good job moving the ball. Ball is knocked away inside, and here comes London Galbraith. She's double teamed, gets it down to Savannah Price. Price trapped under the basket, gets outside to Walters. Yes, that's right now. That's London Galbraith. Throws inside to Naomi Williams. Williams with the turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Jolie Hamilton with the rebound. She goes back up. It's knocked away and says off of the Dragons, and the ball will go back with the Statesman. That's a tough play by Jolie Hamilton. Thought she got hit, but officials didn't see that. Coach Barnes on her feet, imploring the referees to call it down there. Ball's up top. Curtin's on the inside. She'll take a right-hand dribble, gets it to Poe, but she fumbles it out of bounds, and it'll go back to your Lady Dragons. Again, Lady Dragons hitting the offensive glass, not rewarded on that last trip. Here goes London Galbraith. She's in the front court. Right side to Hannah Chambers. Chambers inside to Williams. She loses control, but picked up by Savannah Price. She gets bumped, no call. Jolie Hamilton takes it back up, no foul. She goes up again. Naomi Williams again. 4 times is the charm. Williams gets it to go on the 4th try. And I think there was a technical foul called on the floor. Trying to see it as the officials try to sort it out. It was a technical call, so Naomi Williams will get the free throw. It's an and 1 for Naomi Williams, and it's a technical foul called against the Statesman. And Naomi Williams, boy, I'm having trouble with that this afternoon. Naomi Williams will get her free throw, and that's good. She knocks it down, so we have a 26-21 lead. And she'll get another. She'll get to shoot the technical foul as well. She has 1 shot. Oh, the technical foul was called on the Dragons. So change that. So Michaela Poe will shoot the technical free throw for the Lady Statesman. And her free throw is no good, rattles out. As they say on the playground, ball don't lie. So she'll get another. Second one is good. So I guess it was half a violation. So she makes 1 of 2. And it'll be Statesman ball out of bounds with 3:49 to go, trailing 22-26. And Zapata will inbound the ball. Michaela Poe will go down under the basket. And Zapata looking for somebody to throw the ball to. Marion Curtin comes back out, gives it to Poe. Inside the Curtin. Curtin fumbles the ball. She's looking to get the ball back out to Zapata. Ball goes to Reese. Out top, Reese inside the Curtin. Curtin with the right-hand dribble, trying to get it inside. Zapata with the left-hand dribble inside. It'll be a long 3 by Reese. No good. Ball will be rebounded. It's on the floor. Galbraith dives on it. She picks it up. Gets it out to Savannah Price. She's trapped in the backcourt. Gets it back to Galbraith. And she'll push it into the front court. And she'll take the free throw line jumper herself. It's off. Rebounded by Naomi Williams. She'll get the ball out to Savannah Price. She'll take a 3, and it's good. Savannah Price from the top of the key knocks it down, and we have a 29-22 game with 2:59 left. Ball's out top the curtain. Curtin back outside to Reese. Reese hooks. She gets inside the corners to Zapata. It's a handoff. Cross court to Michaela Poe. Michaela Poe with the left-handed dribble. She a little floater in the lane. No good. Curtin with the rebound. Kicks it back out to Zapata. Reese will look for the three. And it's good. It is good. Jessica Reese knocks down the three, and we have a 29-25 ball game with 2:26 to go in the first half. Ball's knocked away by Michaela Poe, but Galbraith collects it in the backcourt. Little lackadaisical with the basketball. I'm sure coach is not going to like that. Savannah Price, right-hand dribble. Walters, excuse me, Hannah Chambers with a three. And we don't see her shooting a whole lot of those, but I know they called it a two. So 31-25. And Hannah Chambers with a long two had her foot on the line. Michaela Poe holds the ball out top, gives it back to Zapata. Jessica Reese will look for another three off the front of the rim. And here comes Chambers. She'll bring it up herself. She's leading fast break. Tries to get it to Savannah Price, but a little too tall. That'll be a turnover with a buck 40 to go on the clock. 31-25 lead for your Lady Dragons. They're still sitting in that 2-3 zone. Coach trying to implore them to get their hands up. Ball goes inside the curtain. Curtain's back out to Michaela Poe. Post to Zapata. Zapata cross court to Jessica Reese. Jessica Reese tried to get the ball inside along the baseline, but it's picked off by Naomi Williams. And here comes Galbraith. 1:19 on the clock. Galbraith will pull it back out. Looks Mackenzie Walters, on the drive. And she'll be fouled by Marin Curtin. Mackenzie Walters, in her new role, she's actually playing in the guard forward spot. She played strictly with her back to the basket last year, but she's facing the basket now, trying to get a little more comfortable. That time, looked good, put the ball on the floor, went with the left hand and got fouled, and she'll get 2 free throws. Mackenzie Walters has not scored yet this afternoon, has 2 rebounds. She'll get her first free throw. First free throw rattles home. And we have a 32-25 game with 1:10 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Mackenzie Walters will get a second free throw. Dragons have yet to show their full court pressure. Mackenzie Walters hits both free throws. Dragons doing a good job at the charity stripe this afternoon. 1:09 left. Here comes Zapata into the front court for the Statesmen. Michaela Poe. Here we go. Poe again with the ball. They're looking for her. Here's Zapata. Look for the three. Thought about it. She's down the lane. Flipped the pass to Marin off her hands. And here comes Galbraith. She has a 3-on-2. She decided to take it herself. Off the rim. No good. The ball's tipped right to Naomi Williams. Picks it up. She banks it home. Williams, right place at right time. Offensive rebound. Put back. 35-25 ball game. Poe out top. Cross court to Zapata. Higgins in the corner. She'll probe the defense on the dribble. Long three. By hands of Velez, the ball is off, and here comes Hannah Chambers. She's in the middle. She'll cross over. Passes right. Naomi Williams with the baseline jumper, no good. Ball be rebounded by Zapata. She pushes. Right side. And no good. Now it'll be the half. They don't get a chance to get a shot off. And at the half, it's 35-25. And a hard-fought first half game between the Bland Statesmen and your Howard Community College Lady Dragons. And we're back here at halftime. A little under 5 minutes to go before the teams come back onto the floor. And we have the Dragons 35-25 lead here after the first half. Dragons doing a better job in some areas than yesterday. Hannah Chambers leads all scorers with 10 points, followed by Naomi Williams with 7. London Galbraith with 5. Savannah Price has 5 points off the bench. Emma Oga with 3. Mackenzie Walters has 2 on a pair of free throws, and Jolene Hamilton 2 rounds out the scoring for your Lady Dragons, with 7 players have scored here in the first half. The Bland College Statesmen are being led by Grace Riggs, who has 11. She's 1 for 3 behind the three-point line. Kiefer Higgins with 6. Michaela Poe, she's off the bench with 6 points, followed by Jessica Reese with 5. And Marin Curtin has a single point. Hannah Chambers, much better first half than yesterday. 10 points, 7 rebounds, has an assist to go with the 7 rebounds and 10 points. Naomi Williams with 7 points and 8 rebounds. So she's heading up on a double-double. Her and both Hannah Chambers here. Galbraith with 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Savannah Price has 3 assists on the afternoon for your Lady Dragons. But Dragons from the free throw line, much better than they were yesterday, where they were about 40% from the free throw line. Today, they're shooting right around 70%, which is, what you'd like to see. 70 to 75% is good for a team average. So they're back where they're supposed to be as far as the free throw shooting. Field goal percentage is a little better than it was yesterday as well, so they're closer to 40% range. Defensively, they're doing a pretty good job holding the other team down below the 40%. Grace Riggs, she's 3 for 6 for in field goals, but only 1 for 3. And Kiva Higgins, 2 out of 3 from behind the arc for the Statesmen. 3-point shooting has not been a bright spot for your Dragons this afternoon. So they're a collective 3 out of 10. So that's 30% from the 3-point line. So want to get that up. You try to get around 40%. 45% is pretty good. So much better than yesterday. They were down at 18 to 20% yesterday. So doing a better job here. So a much improved performance, much better opponent than they played yesterday, and they've certainly rose to the occasion here this afternoon. And right now, teams are back on the court warming up. We got a minute 20 before we'll start, so we'll step away. We'll be right back with you to start our second half. And we're back here to start our second half. Teams are getting last moment instructions. Possession arrow is with your Howard Lady Dragons. They'll start off second half with the ball, leading by 10 in this contest, playing much better than they did yesterday. They're big guns, at least one of them. Hannah Chambers off to a pretty good start, having a pretty good first half, 10 points, 7 rebounds, followed by Naomi Williams, one of their new players, 7 points, 8 rebounds, so close to a double-double for both of them. And the ball will be inbounded by Hannah Chambers to London Galbraith. She's in the backcourt. Look to the left side, tries to get the ball to Mackenzie Walters. It's turned over, so that's a problem that they're having. So turning the ball over, ball Zapata. She looks for a shot, gets it off to Riggs. No good, rebounded by Galbraith. And she'll push the ball. Naomi Williams calling for it in transition, but Galbraith thinks better. She pulls it out. Left-hand dribble, she'll pull up from 20, and it's good. London Galbraith pulls up, defender on her back, and she knocks it down. We have a 37-25 ball game. Here comes Estrada. She'll running one-hander off the rim, rebounded by Galbraith. She'll be tied up by Zapata. Possession arrow will go with the Statesmen. So it'll be their ball under their own basket. Nice defensive rebound by the guards. London Galbraith coming down to get that rebound. She is tied up. Ball's out top. Almost stolen by Olga. She gets beat by Estrada. Ball's off her hands. They go to the floor. That's Mackenzie Walter. She's on the floor, and that possession arrow is should be with Our Lady Dragons, and it will be. Hannah Chambers will inbound, and here comes Galbraith. She'll walk it up. 37-25, 9:06 to go here in the third quarter. She calls the play. Ball goes up top to Hannah Chambers. Ball's on the floor. She tries the right-hand dribble to the basket. She's tied up. And this time I think the possession arrow will go with the Statesmen. Hannah Chambers probing the defense. Ball gets knocked away. And it's turnover. Ball goes back to the Statesmen. 37-25. 8:51 to go here in the third quarter. Man-to-man defense for Lady Dragons. Galbraith gets screened out top. Back outside the great Riggs. She'll take a three. It's no good. Ball's off the front of the rim. Gets kicked around. Ball's on the floor. Hannah Chambers, fast break by herself. Ball's up off the glass and good. Hannah Chambers beats the Statesman defense down court, scores 2. Here comes Zapata. She's come right back. Tries to get 2. Beats the defense, but it's too hard off the glass. Mackenzie Walters. Hannah Chambers, fancy move there. Again, going to the glass. Little starter step. And in. Good move in the open court by Hannah Chambers. And she has 4 points here in the third quarter. We have a 41-25 lead for your Lady Dragons. A little give and go with Higgins. She's off to Zapata. Zapata, a little pump fake. She's cut off by Olga. Back inside to Higgins. Higgins back out top to Zapata. She tried to screen. Didn't do any good. Higgins steps out. Left-hand dribble. But she's going to be fouled. Hannah Chambers will pick up her second foul as Higgins goes to the pump fake. That's Grace Riggs. Grace Riggs with the pump fake. Draws a foul from Hannah Chambers. Inbounded. Grace Riggs out top. Left-handed dribble. She'll probe. Little scoop shot with the right hand is good. Beats Hannah Chambers down the left side of the lane. And Riggs gets 2 here. 41-27. Emma Olga with the long 3. No good. Ball's rebounded by Estrada. Over to Zapata. She's on a fast break. Tries to beat London. Nice little nifty pass to Nia Barnwell from Zapata. Barnwell gets a 2, and it's a 41-29. 7:08 to go in the third quarter. Galbraith will slow it up. Right side to Mackenzie Walters. Walters looks up, waits for the screen. Tries to get the ball out top to Hannah Chambers. It's picked off by Higgins. She's on the break. She'll go with the left hand. Mackenzie Walters with the block, but it's called for the foul. And some new roles for the Lady Dragons. This year they have Hannah Chambers as well as Mackenzie Walters playing facing the basket, something they did not do much of last year. And it's a new role they have to get used to. All right, Jolie Hamilton's back in the game as Hannah Chambers will take a seat. She picks up her third foul. Here's Kiva Higgins. She hits the free throw. And we have a 41-30 game, 6:51 in the third quarter. Higgins will get another. Second free throw is no good, off the rim. Riggs tried to track it down, Grace Riggs, but she knocks it out of bounds, and the ball will go with the Lady Dragons. Naomi Williams, she'll inbound. London Galbraith, she's bringing the ball up. Gets the ball to right side to Emma Ogle. Ogle probes the defense. She's doubled. She backs it out. She takes a three anyway, and it's good. Emma Ogle. Little spin move with the three and knocks it down. Grace Riggs comes right back. Estrada. She looks at a three. Doesn't like it. Zapata. Inside to Estrada. Grace Riggs, she's out top. Covered by Galbraith. Zapata tries to get the ball inside to Estrada. Little right hand hook, no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds. That's off of number 12, Jolie Hamilton. And the ball will stay here with the Bland College Statesmen. They'll have it out of bounds under the basket. 2-3 zone. For Lady Dragons, the ball's deep in the quarter to Higgins. She'll take a dribble drive. Little step. Shot no good. Ball's rebounded by Nia Barnwell. She's tied up by Mackenzie Walters, and it'll be Lady Dragon basketball. 43-30, 6:08 to go. Here comes Galbraith. She'll walk the ball up into the front court. Gets the ball, tries to get in inside to Hamilton. Back over to Emma Ogle. Long three, no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds off of Naomi Williams, and it'll be with the Statesmen. Well, that's a little heat check from Emma Ogle. No good. Here comes Grace Riggs. Zapata. Dribbles around the defense, passes out top to Higgins. Higgins with a little pump fake. Back outside to Riggs. She's in the corner to Higgins. Higgins will shoot a long three, no good off the top of the backboard. Williams rebounds. Rebound number 9 for her. And here comes Galbraith into the front court. She's pushing it. Gets it to the teeth of the defense. She passes back out to Williams. Williams, a drive. Off the glass, no good. Ball's tied up. Jolene Hamilton fights for the rebound. Her and Grace Riggs. But it'll be Statesman basketball. Got Savannah Price. And also Jasmine Daly will come into the game. Emma Ogle, as well as Naomi Williams, will have a seat. So we got Savannah Price, Jolene Hamilton, Jasmine Daly, and also London Galbraith in the game, along with Mackenzie Walters. Statesman up top to Riggs. Riggs in the lane. Little one-hand jumper, no good. Ball's knocked around. Rebounded by Estrada. Estrada back outside to Zapata. She was cut off. Ball's out top to Higgins. Higgins with the long three, no good. It's off the rim. She'll chase down her own rebound, and they'll have a fresh clock. Gets back to Riggs in the corner. Riggs inside. Little give and go. Little left hand off the glass. Good. Nice looking play. Good ball movement. Good moving without the ball by Grace Riggs. She gets rewarded with a little return pass and a little 2 points. Here's Savannah Price. She's out top. Right hand dribble. She looks. Ball's inside to... There to go. Jolie Hamilton has the little bunny. She misses it. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back. And she gets the second one. Hamilton. 45-32. Dragons up. 4:16 left. Hamilton with her own rebound and put back. Zapata's up top. Tries to get the ball inside. That's Nia Barnwell, just too tall. Ball goes out of bounds, and your Lady Dragons will have it heading back the other way. That's Jasmine Daly. She's inbounding up court to Mackenzie Walters. Walters inside to Jolie Hamilton. Little turnaround jumper in the lane, and it's good. Jolie Hamilton up over top of the defense, and that's 2, 47-32. Riggs out top. One-handed pass to Higgins. Higgins with the dribble over to Zapata. Zapata cross court to Riggs. Riggs inside to Barnwell. Barnwell back to Zapata. She'll try a three. It's no good. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Riggs. And the ball will go to Your Lady Dragons. Riggs saying she didn't hit it last. Referee's not agreeing. And Galbraith will bring the ball into the front court for the Dragons. Zapata waiting there. Kenzie Walters on the right side. Passes inside to Daly. Daly with the little drive down the lane. No good off back of the rim. Nice looking move. Here comes Riggs. Riggs left side of Higgins. She's open for the three. She'll take it, and it's good. Riggs getting open transition, kind of parking in that corner down there. And Lady Dragons didn't get to her. She knocks it down. Mackenzie Walters inside back to Jolene Hamilton. Nice move on the inside by Hamilton. She'll go up, gets after her own rebound. Ball's on the floor. She ties it up. She goes to the floor with Barnwell. And it'll be Statesman basketball. Good hustle by Jolene Hamilton. After the missed shot, she gets after the basketball. 47-35. 12-point lead. 2:55 left here in the third quarter. Dragons up. Ball is going to be inbounded by Riggs. She's walking into front court. Michaela Poe back in the game. Poe over to Riggs. Riggs up top to Estrada. Estrada back to Michaela Poe. Michaela Poe tries to get down the lane. She cut off Riggs with the long three. Off the back of the rim, rebounded by Savannah Price. Price being doubled in the backcourt. Tries to get the ball to Galbraith, but she throws it out of bounds, and it'll be another turnover. A little pressure in the backcourt. Savannah Price did not handle it that well. Mackenzie Walters will go out, and here comes Emma Olga. She's back in at the forward spot. So we got Galbraith, Savannah Price, Olga, Jolene Hamilton, as well as Daly. For your Lady Dragons, try to get a little give and go down the lane to Riggs. Ball's knocked away. It'll stay here with the Statesmen. Statesmen have been running that give and go action all day long, and the Lady Dragons have not solved it yet. Emma Ogle almost gets a steal, but Michaela Poe comes up with the ball. Here comes Higgins. She's out top. Tries to get it to Poe. Saved by Riggs along the baseline. Estrada with the three at the end of the shot clock. No good. Emma Ogle collects a rebound, and she'll run the break herself. She's up court. Stop. She looks at a three. Walks into one. No good. Jolene Hamilton fights for the offensive rebound. She's tied up, but the ball will stay here. We'll stay here with the Lady Dragons. Emma Olga walking into a three. A little short. Savannah Price will inbound. Layla Estrada will come into the game. Higgins will go out for the Statesmen. Savannah Price to inbounds. Little screen action going on. Ball thrown up top to Galbraith. She's into the front court. Right side to Olga. Olga with another three. A little long. Ball rebounded off the hands of Savannah Price in the back court. Here we go again. Riggs into the front court. Michaela Poe along the baseline. She backs it out. Tries to get the ball back inside. Knocked away by Olga. But they're saying Price is on the sideline, so she stepped out of bounds. So it will be Dragon basketball. And Galbraith collects it. She's bringing the ball into the front court. Hannah Chambers still on the bench, leading all scorers with 14 points. Olga's trapped in the corner. Ball gets taken away by Poe. Olga goes to the floor. She ties her up. Possession arrow goes with the Statesman. Olga trapped in the corner, brought the ball down, and allowed Poe to get her hands on it, so she ties her up. And right now, she's laying on the floor. I think she may have got the wind knocked out of her. So we have an injury timeout with 1:20 left here in the first half. So Poe, now it looks like she's looking at her right leg. And Poe has been pretty intricate for the Statesman this afternoon. Her 6 points does not really talk to her contributions this afternoon. She's been great off the ball. Defensively, she's contributed as well for the Statesman. So this would be a big loss if she cannot come back. So she's being helped up, and she's going over to the training table. They're going to take a look at her. Everyone gives her a hand. Good sportsmanship from the crowd. And a minute 20 to go. We have a 47-35, 12-point lead for the Lady Dragons. In the third quarter, they have 3 team fouls, none for the Statesmen. And again, Hannah Chambers still on the bench with her 12 points and 7 rebounds, but that speaks to the depth of the Lady Dragons. They can set her and still. Turnover. Oh, that's Estrada. I believe they threw the ball out of bounds and go back to the Lady Dragons. Olga into the front court. Up top to Daly. Daly probes the defense outside of Savannah Price. She'll take a 3 off the back of the rim. Long rebound by Barnwell. She'll give it off to Riggs. Riggs cross court to Estrada. Estrada probes the defense, but she dribbles out of bounds. Good ball pressure by London Galbraith that causes a turnover. And Jasmine Daly will inbound to Galbraith. Savannah Price collects the ball on the right side. Cross court to Emma Olga. Olga tries to get inside to Jolene Hamilton. The ball is knocked away, and here goes the Statesman. Not a good pass. Trying to get the ball inside. Didn't have the angle. Zapata along the baseline, passes off to Riggs. Little pocket pass there for Riggs. She lays it off the glass, and we have 47-37 ball game with a little under 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Galbraith out top, cross court to Savannah. Savannah Price back to London Galbraith. Hearn Price playing catch out top. Daly sets the screen for Galbraith. Cross court to Price. She'll take a 3. In and out. Rebound by Jolene Hamilton. She'll go up, and she's fouled. Hamilton, with 1.5 seconds left on the clock, collects the offensive rebound, goes back up, and gets fouled. Jolie Hamilton with 9 rebounds on the afternoon and 6 points will get 2 more free throws. And that one's good. Jolie Hamilton off the bench with 9 rebounds and 7 points thus far, looking for point number 8. And it's good. And at the end of the third quarter, it's your Lady Dragons 49 and the Bland College Statesmen 37. We'll be back shortly. All right, we're back to start the fourth quarter with your Lady Dragons up 47-39. Hannah Chambers is back into the ball game with her 12 points and 7 rebounds, but she has 3 fouls. That's what has kept her on the bench here for the bulk of the third quarter. She inbounds it to London Galbraith. In the front court to Mackenzie Walters. Starting lineup back in the game. Ball almost turned over. And it will be. She's tied up. Mackenzie Walters tied up. Ball will go back to the Statesman. Walters in that new role playing in the guard spot. Having a little trouble. Kind of mishandled the ball. All right, Zapata out top. There's Riggs. Zapata back with the ball. Higgins back in the game. She gets the ball knocked away. She throws it away. Here comes Mackenzie Walters. She's on a fast break. She'll get the ball knocked away. Here comes Galbraith with a little short jumper, no good. Mackenzie Walters rebounds off to Hannah Chambers. She's out top, resets. Galbraith with the 3, and it's good. Good ball movement by your Lady Dragons, and we have a 52-37 ball game. Zapata. She'll get the return pass back outside to Riggs. Riggs will look at a 3, doesn't like it. Higgins in the corner. She's flushed. Ball gets knocked away. Hannah Chambers doing a good job trying to get the ball inside to Barnwell. Did not work. Hannah Chambers was there, caused them to fumble out of bounds. And here come your Lady Dragons. Galbraith will bring the ball up on the left side. Gets the ball inside to Hannah Chambers. Hannah Chambers out top. Handling the ball cross court to Olga. Olga puts the ball on the floor. She's double teamed. Step back jumper. Not a good shot. A little short. Statesman's collecting. They come the other way. Here's Alex Riggs. She's inside to Estrada. Estrada gets called for travel. Riggs got her on a fast break, but she turns it over. Took one too many steps. And Hannah Chambers will be inbounding. Here's Galbraith. Galbraith standing there with hands on her hips a little bit, but she'll bring the ball to the front court. She's logged a lot of minutes this afternoon. Has Galbraith. Galbraith inside to Emma Olga. Hannah Chambers out to Mackenzie Walters. Naomi Williams inside. She'll back out to Chambers. She'll take the foul line jumper. Off front of the rim, no good. And Mackenzie Walters will get called for over the back. Mackenzie trying to go after the offensive rebound. She gets called. Hannah Chambers still leading all scorers with 14 points. She's setting on 7 rebounds. 1 assist. Followed by Galbraith with 11. Jolie Hamilton off the bench with 8. Alex Riggs up top. Here comes Zapata. She's looking. No one to pass to. Back out top to Higgins. Higgins tried to get the ball inside. It's knocked away. And here comes your Dragons on a fast break, but they turn it over. Zapata's back the other way. Barnwell with a nice catch in traffic and lays it off the glass. And we have 52-39. Hannah Chambers, she'll help bring the ball up court, gets it up to Emma Olga. Olga with the spin move along the baseline. She'll turn and shoot. No good. Mackenzie Walters fights for the rebounds. Ball is knocked out of bounds. And the ball will stay with your Howard County Lady Dragons. Olga will take a seat. Savannah Price will come in to get her. Mackenzie Walters, she'll inbound. Savannah Price, she's back out top to Galbraith. Here's Mackenzie Walters. She's probing. Kicks back out to Naomi Williams. Williams got the ball knocked away. Regathers. Here she tries the baseline. Passes left side to Hannah Chambers. Shots a little flat off the rim. And here comes Michaela Poe. She'll probe the defense. She'll go and she'll be called. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be a blocking call, and Michaela Poe will go to the line for 2. Trying to see who that foul was called on. Waiting for the scorer to be able to say something. But Michaela Poe in transition picks up the foul. She'll get the free throws. First shot is no good off back of the rim. And you know my saying, ball don't lie. So she misses the first half. Let's see what she does with the second one. Here goes second free throw. It's good. So maybe it was a block. Here we go. London Galbraith, she'll bring the ball the other way for the Dragons, 52-40. We have a little over 7 minutes to go. Galbraith down the lane. She'll get fouled. So London Galbraith coming right back, attacking the defense, going down the left side. She gets a hard foul, hits the floor, and she'll get 2 free throws. 52-40, 7:05 to go here in the final quarter. London Galbraith is 3 out of 4 from the free throw line this afternoon. Sits on 11 points. Free throw is good. So Galbraith is 4 out of 5 this afternoon from the free throw line. She'll get another. And her second shot is good. I can't impress enough what a great job they're doing at the free throw line this afternoon, your Lady Dragons, as opposed to yesterday. Zapata, little step around move, a little hard off the glass. Riggs picks up the rebound, she knocks it down. And it's good. A little full court pressure from Bland. Ball's up to Savannah Price. She'll stop in front court, tries to get the ball back. It's going to be a turnover. Savannah Price. That's been a few times she's thrown the ball out of bounds. Under pressure. And here comes the Statesman in the corner to Estrada. Estrada will get it out top to Riggs. Zapata. Here's Estrada with the left hand. Tries to get it to Poe. Poe around the defense. Back out top to Estrada. Ball's knocked away, but Estrada picks it up. Down low for Zapata. Little bounce pass picked off, and here we go. London Galbraith, she's on a fast break by herself. Lays it off the glass in 2. 56-42. And Galbraith comes up gimping. Estrada gets a shot blocked by Hannah Chambers. Ball is thrown back in bounds. Chambers gathers the loose ball. She'll bring it up herself. Here's Hannah Chambers in the front court. Gets it right side to Savannah Price. She fumbles it, but gets it back to Naomi Williams. She gathers the ball. But I'm not sure whether or not that was a violation or a timeout. But anyway, with 5:52 to go here, 56-42, we're going to step away. We'll be right back in a second. All right, we're back. 5:52 left here in the third quarter, 56-42. Lady Dragons are up. It'll be Dragon basketball. Oh, actually, it'll be Statesman basketball, so Dragons called a timeout. Okay, I finally got it right. It's going to be Lady Dragon basketball. Mackenzie Walters will inbound. 56-42. And here we go. I'm not sure what the delay is. Mackenzie Walters, she has the ball. She'll look to inbound. A little pick action under basket. Ball gets handed off to Chambers. Outside to Savannah Price. She'll take a 3. It's no good off the rim. Mackenzie Walters tries for the rebound, but come away. Poe on a fast break. She'll put the brakes on. And she'll be fouled. No shot. Mackenzie, who was the foul on? I think it was on Hannah. Hannah Chambers chases her down. Michaela Poe put the brakes on, got fouled, and the ball will go to the Statesman out of bounds under the basket. Ball's outside to Poe. She tries the left baseline. Little scoop shot, no good, but the foul will be called. It looks like it's going to be Naomi Williams. They gave up the baseline, and Poe took advantage, went to the rim, little scoop shot, and she was fouled. And she will have 2 shots. Michaela Poe in the afternoon with 7 points, 5 out of 8 from the free throw line. So she's 6 out of 9. And she'll get another. Michaela Poe is point number 8. She'll get another shot, 56-43. Second free throw is no good. Actually rims around and falls in. So Poe, 2 out of 2. Bland, little full court pressure. Savannah Price in the backcourt tries to get it to Hannah Chambers. Ball's turned over. Here's Riggs. Ball's in the corner. Estrada, no good. Hannah Chambers, long rebound. Ball kicked out to Williams. She passes in the side to Naomi Williams. She goes up strong. No foul called. Offensive rebound bounces around. It comes out to Estrada. And here comes the Statesman. They're pressing. Barnwell on the fast break. She gets 2. Naomi Williams, she's holding the ball up at half court. Chambers. Boy, not much needed basket. Stops the Statesman run. Hannah Chambers with a little banker off the glass. Here's Zapata into the front court. Riggs is left all alone. Michaela Poe with a quick release off the front of the rim. No good. Good box out. Ball's saved by Estrada. And she'll be fouled by Mackenzie Walters. That's a nice move by Hannah Chambers on the other end of the floor. Little bounce step off the glass. Called the bank. And we'll have substitution for Lady Dragons. Emma Olga is back in. Jasmine Daly comes back in. Jolie Hamilton. Along with Layla Stevens, she'll run the point. So pretty good sized lineup in there for the Lady Dragons. Estrada with the free throw. That's no good. Actually, that's Hazel Velez. Velez misses the free throw. She'll get another. Velez hits the second one. And we have a 58-47, 11-point lead, 4:22 to go in the ball game. Layla Stevens brings the ball half court, gets it knocked away. Poe picks it up, passes it up to Zapata. She puts it in. And all of a sudden, we have a 9-point game. We're down to single digits. Hannah Chambers in the backcourt. She's struggling to get the ball across. And she'll be fouled by Michaela Poe. Coach Barnes up off the bench, imploring them to just calm it down. That's only the second team foul on the Statesman, so it'll be ball sideline out of bounds. Galbraith is back in the game. London Galbraith is back in to try to take out the ball. She's double teamed in the backcourt. Ball comes into Hannah Chambers. They're trying not to let Galbraith get the ball. Here goes Emma Olga. She's to the rim. No good. Ball's rebounded by Barnwell. Velez on the fast break tries to get it out. Ball stolen by Galbraith. She's on the fast break. She has a 2-on-2. Ball gets knocked away from behind. It'll stay with the Lady Dragons. Actually getting a little hectic. 9-point lead, 58-49 with 3:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball's inbounded. Emma Olga on the right side tries to get it over to Galbraith. It's picked off by Zapata. Zapata bounce pass to Michaela Poe. Michaela Poe, scoop shot, no good. Zapata with the rebound. One hand flip, no good. Rebound by Jolene Hamilton. She'll be tied up by Zapata. It'll be Lady Dragon basketball off of the rebound. Jolie Hamilton collects her 10th rebound of the afternoon, I believe, off the bench. Statesman stand full court pressure. Ball comes inbound to Daly. Jasmine Daly will take it up herself. She stopped, half court, picks it up, gets the ball to Olga. Olga fumbles. They're not letting. There she go. London Galbraith trying to keep the ball out of her hands. She takes it over down the right side. Pulls back up. Jasmine Daly with the drive. And she'll be called on the foul. See who the foul was on. Jasmine Daly doing a good job attacking the ball on the dribble drive. I think that was on Riggs. Trying to see who that foul was on. I believe it was on Riggs. Gracia Riggs. Daly misses the first one off the front of the rim. Jasmine Daly will get another free throw. Crunch time right now. A little over 3 minutes to go. 9-point lead. Second free throw is no good as well. Statesman collected. Here comes Alex. Alex Riggs comes, pushes over to Estrada. She'll take a three. That's no good. Long rebound. Emma Olga collects. She's being trapped in the backcourt under pressure. She's tied up. Possession arrow stays with the Statesman, so they'll have it out of bounds under their basket. Emma Olga, with good size, just brings the ball down and gets it taken away. Out of bounds. Lady Dragons in a 2-3. Ball goes up top to Velez. Velez across to Riggs. Riggs will take a long three. No good. Long rebound comes to Michaela Poe. Velez again with the three. It is good. We have a 6-point ball game, 58-52, with 2:38 to go. Ball goes back to Emma Olga. She picks a dribble up in the backcourt, and here comes Hannah Chambers across court to Galbraith. Galbraith trying to get things settled down. Here comes Estrada. Zapata's out on her. She flips the ball away. Good screen. I believe that's going to be called. Oh, it's going to be an offensive foul called on Hannah Chambers. I believe either her or Jolie Hamilton on the screen. And the 30-second timeout being called by the Howard Lady Dragons. And we'll keep it here. Boy, 6-point ball game. And the Bland College Statesmen have been making a run. Several turnovers by the Lady Dragons have got them back into the ball game. Hannah Chambers, 16 points, 8 rebounds. London Galbraith sets at 15 points, has 6 rebounds, 2 assists. And Jolie Hamilton with 8 points and 10 rebounds off the bench are your leaders for your Lady Dragons. Grace Riggs up to 15 points. Kiva Higgins has 10. Michaela Poe, who was injured a little earlier, she has come back into the game to give them a lift, both on the offense and defensive ends for the Statesmen. She has 9, and Naya Barnwell has come alive here in the second half. She has 6 points. So out of the timeout, Jolie Hamilton, Emma Olga, London Galbraith, Savannah Price, as well as Hannah Chambers will come back for your Lady Dragons. And here we go. Zapata. She's into the front court. Screen out top. Ball is kicked back to Velez. Velez probes the defense, and here's Michaela Poe, right side to Zapata. Zapata gets the ball inside to Barnwell. Barnwell looks to get the ball over the top. No good. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Emma Olga. I believe she's knocked out of bounds. And the Statesman will have it out under the basket with 1:59 to go. 58-52 lead for your Lady Dragons. Ball's inbounded. Emma Olga knocks the ball. It's off her hands. It'll stay here with the Statesman. I thought it went off of Velez, but that's not what the referee saw. And Zapata will inbound for the Statesman with 1:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. A lot of pushing and shoving between Riggs and Hannah Chambers. Ball's up in the air. Maintain. Here's comes Velez. Velez backs off on the dribble. Here's Riggs. She's out top, covered by Chambers. Ball goes inside to Barnwell. A little give and go. Riggs inside. Shots blocked, but she'll get called. It's going to be a foul. She'll be shooting 2. A little give and go. Hannah Chambers gets called on the foul. Give and go. Looked like she had all ball. But Officials call a foul. So Riggs will go to the line shooting 2. Grace Riggs. Clock at 1:45. 6-point ball game. Riggs shooting 2 free throws. Riggs hits her first. That's her first free throws of the afternoon. She's 1 for 1. Riggs will get a second one. Try to make this a 4-point game. No good, off the back of the rim. Ball comes back to Riggs. She gets her own offensive rebound. Kicks outside to Velez. She'll take the 3, no good. Ball bounces around, comes to Zapata. She collects a rebound. And she gets the benefit of the foul. They're going to call on Emma Olga. Boy, Statesman just right now out hustling the Howard County Lady Dragons. Getting loose balls, getting offensive rebounds. And they'll get 2 more free throws. 5-point ball game, 58-53, with 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. And Zapata will go to the line and shoot 2. First free throw is no good. And Zapata has 2 points in the afternoon. As her first free throw, that one's no good. She'll get another. Second free throw also bounces off. Hannah Chambers with a rebound. She'll dribble around. She's trapped in the backcourt. Gets it to Savannah Price. Gets back to Hannah Chambers. She'll bring it up. Gets the ball across half court to Ogle. Ogle will have a layup, and she puts it in, and it's good. 60-53. Much needed basket on the press break by the Lady Dragons. Zapata up. Get it to Riggs. Riggs gets it back over to Zapata. Hands back off to Riggs. Riggs will look at the 3. She's challenged. She's tied up. Ball's back out to Zapata. Zapata will look at a 3. They left her alone. Bounces off. Rebounds collected. Kick ball called. It's going to stay here with the Statesmen. 60-53 score. 59.1. They're going to call a kick ball on the Lady Dragons. Statesman basketball, and they'll call a timeout. Timeout here in the court, and we'll stay here. Boy, this has got really interesting. The Dragons had double-digit lead throughout the ball game. In the last 3 minutes, the Statesmen have been able to close the gap, got it as close as 5. But the Lady Dragons scored on a press break layup by Emma Ogle. Now hold a 7-point lead, 60-53 with 59.1 to go. Hannah Chambers setting at 16 points, 9 rebounds, so she's close to a double-double. Galbraith has 15 points, and Jolie Hamilton with 8 points and 10 rebounds leads your Lady Dragons, where Grace Riggs has really come alive here in the second half. She has 16 points, followed by Kiva Higgins, with 10. Higgins at 50% from the 3-point line, so if it comes down to that, you know who they'll be looking for. London Galbraith is 2 for 4 from behind the arc for the Lady Dragons. And here we go. The Statesmen are inbound. Zapata has the ball along the baseline. She gets it into Barnwell. Barnwell with a spin move. Backhanded shot, no good. Riggs puts it up. Ball is knocked around. And again, they're going to call another foul. It's going to go against the Statesmen. And 14 fouls, so they're not in the shooting yet, but a foul was drawn by Hannah Chambers going after the rebound. London Galbraith in the backcourt. Ball goes back to her. She'll bring it up. She finally gets the ball to the front court. We have 45 seconds to go. Ball's being passed around. Chambers to the rim. Misses. Collects her rebound. Puts it back up. Misses another. She challenges and ties it up. Good hustle by Hannah Chambers. Can't get the Bunnies to go down. And Chambers with 2 tough offensive rebounds. Could not get it to go back. But it'll be Lady Dragons basketball. Mackenzie Walters, she's out of bounds. Tries to get into Olga. The ball's tipped out by Michaela Poe, and the ball will stay here with the Dragons. No, it's not. The ball was thrown out of bounds, so it will be Statesman basketball. Coach Barnes will call a timeout. She wants to talk about it. Missed opportunity by the Lady Dragons. Had 2 offensive rebounds. Could not cash in and then throw the ball away to turn it over. With 34 seconds to go, 60-53. Here's our score. Hannah Chambers now officially with a double-double, 16 points, 11 rebounds, had 2 rebounds on that last possession, but I'm sure she would like to have setting at 18 points. That would make it a little better, but not to be. It is still 60-53 as we await the closing minutes of this ball game. We'll be right back in a second. And we're back courtside. 34 seconds to go. Statesman basketball, Zapata will go to inbound. 7-point lead, 60-53, 34 seconds left at a ball game. Emma Olga pressuring outbound. Here comes Velez. She's in. Balls cross court to Riggs. Riggs probing for a shot. Here's Zapata. Clock running down. They got to look to get a shot off. And Zapata lays it up down the lane. 23.7 to go. Ball comes inbound to Galbraith. She dribbles up the left side. She's into the corner. They try to foul her. She is. Galbraith gets fouled with 19.3 seconds to go, 60-55. And Galbraith will go to the charity stripe. Galbraith is 5 out of 6 from the free throw line this afternoon. She sets at 15 points. 19.3 seconds to go in the game. Galbraith, 2 dribbles, takes another. And she misses the first, misses the front end. She'll have another. Right now, it's a 2-possession ball game, 60-55. Galbraith will get a second shot. Second shot is good. Possible violation by the Statesman, but she made a free throw anyway. Michaela Poe stumbled into the lane, but Galbraith knocked it down. It is a 6-point game, 61-55. Statesman called a 30-second timeout. So it's a 2-possession game. So it's a 30-second, and the Statesman, Kiva Higgins, has been the best behind the 3-point line today. She is shooting 50% from 3. Grace Riggs is 1 for 6. Michaela Poe has not hit a 3-pointer this afternoon. She's 0 for 3. And Jessica Reese is 1 for 4. And Hazel Velez has tried 8. She's only hit 1. So not very good from behind the arc this afternoon. But that can all be erased right here if somehow the Statesman can find the bottom of the net from behind the arc. Here we go. Inbounds, Strada, there's Velez, no good. Rebounded by Hannah Chambers. She'll be quickly fouled by Zapata. 14.3. Hannah Chambers jogs down to the other end of the court, get to the free throw line. She's 50% on the day, 16.12 rebounds. Had a good afternoon. Be a great way to cap it off right here, hitting a couple free throws. We'll make this a 3-score game. Chambers, first free throw is up, and it's good. Hannah Chambers, big free throw there. She's 3 out of 5 on the afternoon. Hannah Chambers shuffles her feet, goes for a second shot. That one is also good. So she's 4 out of 6 in the afternoon. Bland calls a timeout, 8-point ball game. Now that makes it a 3-score game, so certainly Bland has to move very quickly to get a shot off. And if they don't make one, even if they do, they're going to have to foul to try to stop the clock. So it's incumbent upon Our Lady Dragons get the ball moving, be ready to make free throws. At this point, they have their best free throw shooters in the game. But they know what's coming. So the ball is getting ready to be put in play. It'll be Bland basketball after the 2 free throws. Timeout was called. The ball gets advanced to the half court, actually to the hash mark. So they'll get the ball at the hash mark on their side of the court. Zapata looking to get the ball in. She goes to Velez. Velez is out top. She's guarded by Savannah Price. Launches up off the backboard. No good. Balls fall short. Emma Ogle launches the ball in. Michaela Poe cross court to Velez. Outside, out top to Barnwell. She's no good. Rebound collected by Galbraith, and that's ball game. 63-55. Gritty win for your Lady Dragons this afternoon. 63-55 to a pretty good Bland College Statesman basketball team. Had good size, good ball movement, scrappy club. So this afternoon, Hannah Chambers, much better day than yesterday. 18 points, 12 rebounds, double-double. London Galbraith, 16 points, 7 rebounds from the guard spot. Jolene Hamilton off the bench, 18 points, 10 rebounds. Emma Ogle, 7 points, had 2 boards. Naomi Williams, 7 points, 9 rebounds. Savannah Price, 5 points, 2 boards. Mackenzie Walter, 6 boards, 2 points. For the Richard Bland College, which will be heading back to Williamsburg this afternoon, Grace Riggs had 16. Kiva Higgins had 10. Michaela Poe finishes with 9. Nia Barnwell with 6. Jessica Reese with 5. Ariana Zapata, 4 points. Hazel Velez with 4. And Marin Curtin off the bench to add a point. So that'll wrap it up from here. As your Lady Dragons get an 8-point win at home to go to 2-0 on this young season. And we'll see you next time.